Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a flow wave texture that I used in an animation a while back. We'll start by creating the texture first, and then I'll show you how to animate it. To keep things simple, I've made a basic background and added a few shapes so you can clearly see how the texture works. Start by selecting the default cube and switch over to the Shading tab. Clean up your workspace by collapsing any panels you don't need. Then change the viewport shading to Material Preview so you can see the material properly. Next, right-click each shape and enable Auto Smooth. Just rename the material to something simple, like texture, so it's easier to keep track of. To make sure all the shapes share the same texture, select each one, click the globe icon next to the material name, and choose Texture. Once that's done, you'll see a number 3 next to the shield icon. That just means the same texture is being used by 3 objects. While I'm making this procedural material, you'll see me using a few shortcuts. That's because I've got Node Wrangler enabled. If you don't have it set up yet, check the link in the top right. I've made a quick tutorial on that. Start by adding a wave texture and plug it into the base color. Select the wave texture, then press Ctrl+T to automatically add the texture coordinate and mapping nodes. From the texture coordinate node, take Object and plug it into the vector input. Press the period key on the numpad to zoom in on the selected object. Now change the wave type to rings, set the scale to around 1.5, and increase distortion to about 15. Set detail and detail roughness to 0. Next, add a color ramp and drop it into the main connection. Click the plus button to add a new color stop. Move the color stops closer together to increase the contrast, and then tweak the colors until you get a look you like. Next, add a noise texture. From the texture coordinate node, take Object and plug it into the vector input of the noise texture. To preview what the noise looks like, press Ctrl+Shift and left-click on the noise texture. This will show it directly on the object. Increase the scale until you're happy with the level of detail. Now add a color ramp and drop it into the connection. Bring the 2 color stops closer together to increase the contrast. Switch the view back to the principled BSDF. Then take the color output from the color ramp and plug it into roughness. And that's the procedural material done. In the next step, we'll move on to a simple animation. Move your mouse to the bottom of the window until you see the double arrow cursor. Right-click and choose horizontal split, then drag the new window up a bit. Change that editor to the timeline. Make sure your animation is set to frame 1. Go back to the wave texture, hover your mouse over scale, and press I to add a keyframe. Do the same for phase offset. Now jump to the end frame, which is 2 and 50. Change both the scale and phase offset, then press I again to set new keyframes. Once that's done, hit play and test the animation. And that's it for this tutorial on making a flow wave texture material. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'm always happy to help. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and feel free to share your projects with me there. And of course, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Blender tutorials. Thanks for watching.